Another week of playoff games have been played, and a lot of dominoes have fallen. A huge upset occurred while there were other expected results. So let's take a look back on what happened this weekend. But before we do, please leave a like and sub. I'm trying to grow this channel, so any bit helps. Anyway, on to the recap. Did we really expect any other outcome? The Chiefs haven't lost a divisional round since Mahomes got the starting role. Meanwhile, the Texans haven't won a divisional round game ever. The Texans never really seemed to have it together for the past few months, but this game, they seem to play better on offense. They outgained the Chiefs in literally every category. Total yards, passing yards, rushing yards, yards per play, more first downs, better efficiency on third down, total plays, and time of possession. This is usually a winning formula for any team. In fact, teams were 49-0 when leading in all these categories in the playoffs. But yet, the Texans lost despite not even turning the ball over once. Not protecting your QB doesn't help that fact. Taking 8 sacks in a game is not a winning formula, but there were certainly other reasons. The penalties heavily favored the Chiefs in this game. Breathe on Mahomes wrong? Penalty. Chiefs need a big play? Just let them play. Also, Mahomes making a crazy play every once in a while helps. The Texans honestly never had a chance in this game. The AFC South is honestly wide open with how the Texans played this year. Don't be surprised by a different division winner next year. Meanwhile, the Chiefs are going to find a way to win their 3rd Super Bowl in the least entertaining way possible. 2 underachieving franchises meet in the divisional. One has claimed their first ever 1 seed with the top offense and a good defense despite the injuries. The other has a blooming rookie quarterback with older talent seeing a resurgence. Though the Lions are seen as the dominant top dog in the NFC, so surely they won't lose this game. Okay, 3-0 to start the game isn't great, but there's still a lot of game left. And you gotta stop on 4th down. This is where you should start to pull away. Gibbs is tearing the Commanders' defense apart, and now he's in for the touchdown. Okay, the Commanders get a field goal, but they're bound to put up a fight. And now you're driving down the field into prime scoring position. Now, if you cannot turn the ball over, okay, well, there's still plenty of time left, and the Commanders scored a touchdown. Okay, that's fine. It's only the 2nd quarter, and now you have the opportunity to score again. And you do so in miraculous fashion. Good job, Lions. Okay, now it's time to take the game back. And the Commanders scored again. Okay, maybe those defensive injuries are starting to hurt, but you have an explosive offense. Surely you can score another touchdown before half. Or just throw an interception. Has Jared Goff come back? This is his 2nd turnover of the game, and now you're down by 2 scores. But that's okay. Ben Johnson cooked up another trick play to get you back into the game. Now you have some momentum back. Now you just need a stop. Or don't do that, I guess. The Commanders have now scored again. Okay, Lions, what are you doing? This is a rookie quarterback that is dicing you up. Let's add another score before half to make sure you aren't down big. And another interception. Jared Goff, what are you doing? This is the playoffs. You shouldn't be launching picks when your defense can't get a stop. It's all right, Lions. There is still a 2nd half. Plenty of time to regroup and take this game over. What's 10 points with your offense? Your defense got a much needed stop, and now it's time for you to get some momentum. A touchdown is huge. Exactly when you needed it to. Now you just need a stop. You just need a stop. Hello? Defense. Okay, it's 4th down. It's your time to finally get a stop, and you can't. Alright, let's try that again. And too many men on the field. The Lions are going to blow this, aren't they? Come on, Lions. Get it together. And another interception. Oh, it's so over. The Commanders are now up 3 scores. The Lions need an absolute miracle at this point. Oh, they missed a kick. Maybe if you can get a quick score and an onside kick, you might have a chance. Some good progress down the field. Now you just need a touchdown, and you threw another interception. Fitting end for the Lions season. All this hope for it to just end in heartbreak. Congrats on the win, Commanders. You deserved it. This was a great way to kick off the Sunday slate. Snow games are always fun, especially when they're competitive. The Eagles opened up with the score, but the Rams answered back. But in order to win this game, the Rams needed to contain Saquon Barkley. They did not do that. The Rams were stuck playing catch-up all game, but their defense did a really good job keeping them in it. Their offense, on the other hand, Did not. The Rams defense presented the offense with a golden opportunity to take the lead, and they fumbled that away because of course they would. But the defense held strong again and limited the Eagles to just a field goal. Now Stafford needs to drive down the field and fumble the ball. Defense holds the Eagles to another field goal. The offense still remains dormant, and now the Rams defense finally breaks. The game is so over at this point. There's no way the Rams can get back in this. They do? What a great time for the Rams offense to finally wake. The defense holds strong yet again. Now the Rams actually have a chance. A very real chance to go down the field and win the game. And not blocking Jalen Carter will lose you the game. What a frustrating way to lose. The Rams defense did everything they could, but the offense could never come through. The Eagles honestly escaped this game. I know the conditions weren't all that great, but for a supposedly elite team to let an inferior opponent hang around for so long is concerning. They go up against Washington next week, and they have been playing perfectly this postseason. If the Eagles can't stop making mistakes, they will allow a rookie quarterback to go up against Mahomes in the Super Bowl. The matchup to see who will lose against the Chiefs next week. Okay, but on a positive note, this was a great game. Two quarterbacks who have had their playoff woes face off against each other. Who would have the nerves of steel and prevail in this game? It was Josh Allen and the Bills. They played this game very well, making few mistakes despite the snowy conditions. But they controlled the game by running the ball effectively and capitalizing on opportunities when they could. They were able to limit Derrick Henry to an extent and got the Ravens uncomfortable. Meanwhile, the Ravens made so many mistakes. They outgained the Bills in yards by a good margin too, but every time they had an opportunity, they made a crucial mistake instead. Playoff Lamar made his appearance in the first half, and it put the Ravens in a hole. But they had opportunities to claw their way out of that hole in the second half. However, Mark Andrews let the snow affect him. He had a crucial fumble when the Ravens were driving down the field, and to end the game off, he dropped the 2-point conversion that would have sent the Ravens to overtime. He is going to have a very hard time sleeping for the next few months after this game. And the Ravens just do the same thing every year in the playoffs. Here's to hoping the Bills won't do the same thing next week. Anyway, thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I really appreciate the support, and hopefully the rest of the playoffs will provide some good content.